I'm Darren Franich, senior writer for Entertainment Weekly, and I'm a geek.
I'm Gaby Dunn, YouTuber on the channel Just Between Us, and better than Darren.
And this is Geek vs. Nerd. We've each assembled questions from across the geek to nerdosphere in an attempt to stump each other. Various categories. Are you ready for this, Gaby?
I am so ready.
Excellent. Our first category, toys.
Ah, yes.
My first question for you, Gaby, if you're ready for this. The popular line of construction toys, Lego, comes from Denmark. The slightly less popular and less construction-y Playmobil toys come from a country that shares a border with Denmark. Which country does Playmobil come from?
Sweden.
Ooh, that's close, but unfortunately it's actually Germany.
What? Germany?
Yeah. The Germans can actually make fun toys. So you never played with like the little Playmobil men and women who had they were sort of like androgynous looking. They could ride around in cars and stuff. It was like Lego, but you couldn't build them into anything else.
So like Lego but dumber, why would I not just have Lego?
It was like Lego, but it was more about the implicit, you could tell stories with them if you wanted to.
You're not really selling me on it.
Let's hear your question. In the toys category.
Which franchise sold a toy car in the 90s called the Toilet Taxi?
Okay, so if it was the 90s,
Yeah.
it could be, my mind immediately goes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, only because they were in a sewer, and sewers lead into toilets sometimes.
Are you gonna go through your whole thought process?
I'm gonna go through my whole thought process. You know what, instead,
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with the first instinct, like the SATs. I'm gonna say it was the Turtles.
It was!
It was! Did the bad guys ride that?
No, the Turtles did. They built a car out of a toilet. Listen, it makes about as much sense as turtles becoming ninjas.
Was this one of Donatello's projects? Was this one of his
Probably.
machines that he was so
They
famous
ate
for?
a lot of pizza. They needed somewhere to go to the bathroom in the middle of a fight. Toilet taxi. The topic is Doctor Who. The question is, who is the namesake of Verity Newman, author of A Journal of Impossible Things from the episode Human Nature?
Okay, I remember the episode Human Nature, because that's one where the Doctor becomes human, and it's really sad, and he has to go through that whole decision to become the Doctor again. Wait, is it like his granddaughter? I thought it was one of those things where like the name was like translated from
she's named
Doctor
after a
Who.
person from real life. She's named after Verity Lambert, the first female producer for Doctor who began working for the show in 1963, Feminism.
Oh, that's right. Did you ever see the behind-the-scenes movie about the making of Doctor
Yeah.
Who, where it was her and then the
yeah.
first director who was like a gay guy, and it was all kinds of like really progressive people working on Doctor Who back then.
And now what happened? Moffat! Okay.
You were burning this place to the ground.
Yeah.
Listen,
Burning bridges, burning bridges.
Stephen Moffat's had a couple good episodes 5 years ago. Let's keep it going here. I'm gonna ask you my Doctor Who question.
Oh God, I better get this right.
Doctor Who debuted in 1963, 1 year after the release of Doctor No, the first film in Britain's other long-running lead actor swapping franchise. James Bond and Doctor Who never officially crossed over, but an actor who played James Bond did appear on Doctor Who in a prominent guest starring role. What James Bond star guest starred on Doctor Who? There's only one.
This is the longest question. Is there even room for that on the card?
The main question is, there was one James Bond
Sure.
who was on Doctor Who.
Sure.
Who
Could
was
have
that
just
James
wrote
Bond?
that.
I
Okay.
could have.
Their names. Is it Pierce Brosnan?
It was the guy right before Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton.
Yes!
Who only starred in 2 James Bond movies. Coincidentally, he starred in 2 Doctor Who's, and it was the last couple episodes of David Tennant's run.
We'll never win! I'm very popular on the internet.
Ooh, how many followers? How many followers?
Do
How
you?
many-
Why did you do
how
your,
many-
your
how
pre-interview
many-
research?
How many Pinterests? After the first 2 categories, the score is currently 1 for me, 0 for Gaby. But get ready, because it's back to Geek vs. Nerd. Next category, Gaby, is things J.J. Abrams rebooted. 2013's Star Trek Into Darkness is the second feature film to draw inspiration from 1967's Space Seed, the episode where we first met Khan Noonien Singh, a real bad guy. Counting Space Seed, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and Star Trek Into Darkness, how many times have Kirk and Khan had a hand-to-hand fight scene?
I don't know. I don't feel like it's that many. 2?
It is 2!
Yeah!
Incredible!
I have a hard time imagining Shatner punching.
They worked a lot of kind of athleticism into the original Star Trek, and it's funny because Shatner just does not look like a very fit guy at all. He was sort of like a pudgy, handsome man.
Okay. Question. What was the fake name used for the new Star Trek movie to keep everything secret during production?
Okay, I'm gonna bet the secret name was something, I think it was like a strong one-word title, and I think it was Vanguard.
No. No. It was Corporate Headquarters.
That was the name they were working under? First of all, that would be a fantastic Star Trek movie.
Wouldn't that be a great one? I was like, oh man, should have kept that.
It's
Star Trek: Corporate Headquarters.
It's just like a whole Star Trek about like somewhere in the Federation, there's like a really
the
powerful...
red tape, like the bureaucrat. It's just the bureaucracy of everything.
I would absolutely watch that.
Pinterest.
Pinterest?
Instead of Pinterest.
Pinterest. Is it? Wait. How do you say it? How was I saying it?
Pinterest. And you say Pinterest.
Like
Pinterest.
Right?
Well, because it is a play on interest, right?
Pinteresting.
We're talking special effects before CGI.
Yeah.
Now, there's the original King Kong.
Yes.
There's the Peter Jackson King Kong. But there's also the 1970s King Kong. Producer Dino De Laurentiis said they were going to build a 40-foot tall ape robot. They actually did build this. It was the largest mechanical creature ever.
Wow.
Back in the 70s. But the robot barely even worked. So for most of the 70s King Kong, it's just a guy in an ape suit. And the guy in the ape suit happens to be a guy who would win 7 Academy Awards for makeup and hairstyling. Who was that man?
Oh, I have a friend who's gonna be so pissed at me that I don't know this.
It's Rick Baker, who would then win 7 Academy Awards. He's the guy who did all the werewolf movies back in the day, too. So he had a type. He did a lot of stuff involving fur. Special bonus question for you.
Bonus.
In the Peter Jackson film of King Kong, there's Andy Serkis, who played King Kong.
Oh, I know Andy Serkis.
There's also a star of the movie who in the film plays a Hollywood actor. Do you know who that actor playing an actor was?
Is it Kyle Chandler?
It is Kyle Chandler.
Aw, real handsome guy.
He was a handsome guy. He was.
Is he dead?
Not like now.
Did he die?
He died over the course. He died over the course of this show.
Breaking news. Special effects before CGI. What was the nickname given to the mechanical shark in Jaws?
This is the mechanical shark in Jaws that kept on breaking down. Back in the 70s, they couldn't really make mechanical creatures that worked. I believe the shark's name was Bruce.
Holy what? Bonus question.
Bonus.
Why was that his name?
Oh, wait. I actually don't know this. Was he named that because that was like was that someone's ex-boyfriend?
No. He was named after Steven Spielberg's lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Shark, get it?
That's a nice little piece of history right there.
A shark.
Do you think it's weird that Jaws is the one franchise that hasn't been rebooted yet?
I saw a thing about how there's land sharks.
What are land sharks?
Oh, sharks are growing feet.
What? How? Like evolution
Google it in a magazine.
is
babe.
causing this? Wait, like
Yes.
great white sharks are growing
Sharks
feet?
are growing feet and they can walk on the bottom of the ocean, and now they're gonna start walking on land and killing us all.
Well, Gaby, thank you so much for coming here. The score stands at an incredible 2 points to 2 points. Because we use Euro football rules, means it's a tie.
Woo!
So you'll have to come back at some point, and we'll have to really like get serious about it next time, though.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
You are a true scholar, a geek, and a nerd.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, that was fun. Want to see me challenge more nerds? Click on these and let us know in the comments how many questions you got right.